Hi there, my name's Genevieve Page, and I'll be discussing the Blue Ocean strategy. In addition to this, I'll also be going on to talk a little bit about the marketing concept as a whole, and then following on from that, I'll also be discussing global and Australian trends in out-of-home media and how this can be of importance to many organisations. So what is the Blue Ocean strategy? Really, it contemplates the idea of targeting non-customers and establishing a whole new market space. Marketing strategies require a shift of focus from traditional supply and demand strategies and visible competitors to a focus on value innovation through differentiation and low costs. With this in mind, in order to achieve Blue Ocean strategy successes, it is really important to remember the marketing concept. Remembering that an organisation is more likely to satisfy their own needs and gain organisational successes if they first set out to develop products that seek to best satisfy their customers' needs. So most industries today actually fall under the Red Ocean strategy. These kind of industries use techniques that are formulated purely around beating their competitors. These strategies are generally conservative in their approach and are well recognised by management due to their use over the previous decades. The Red Ocean indicates that these strategies can be bloody or warlike, where companies battle for brand preference and constantly seek to gain the competitive advantage. Blue Ocean strategies, on the other hand, have minimal competition. Because they base their strategies on targeting non-customers. These kind of customers would never usually have bought their product in the first place, and in doing so, they increase their customer base as a whole. So whilst Red Ocean strategies focus on maintaining and pleasing current customers, the Blue Ocean strategies focus is on expanding the customer base and enticing non-customers who would never usually have considered a product or service from that brand or industry in the first place. Take Ford Motors, for example. So in 1908, Henry Ford transformed the motor industry as it was. Previously, there were only two options available: a horse-drawn buggy or expensive custom-made cars. So not everyone would have been able to afford this. So what he did was develop affordable, easy-to-use, reliable cars that gave previously non-customer Americans an option that they were never previously given. Most industries tend to try and gain competitive advantage through enhancing things such as their brand awareness, the product's features, the product's benefits, and also their industry service. On the other hand, Blue Oceans create completely new products or industries, and on top of that, develop new marketing strategies instead of trying to recreate an already existing industry. Apple, Cirque du Soleil, Ralph Lauren, Viagra, Curves, Canon, and iTunes, they're all brands who have developed innovative new industries within the market space. Creative innovation is no longer confined to products and services like we've seen in recent years. Instead, it's about realigning business processes, developing entirely new target audiences, and repositioning the organisation within the market. So an example of this is Spotify. So industries like Spotify aren't looking to compete, but instead seek new approaches by developing non-existent industries. On the other hand, Apple Music somewhat tarnished the Apple brand in the sense that it attempted to compete with other companies by recreating an already existing industry. It's not all bad for Apple though. Being at the top of technologies as they are, it still has the opportunity to gain competitive advantage over other companies through integrating new products with their already existing products. In realigning this product with their already existing Blue Ocean products, will they then eliminate these competitors and continue to dominate the music and technology industries as they're known to. So Blue Ocean strategy looks a little bit like this. Simultaneously, the cost of the product should be lowered, the customer value maintained, whilst developing an innovative product that caters towards non-customers within a non-existent market. Sounds like a bit of a handful, am I right? Well, management can simplify this task by auditing their existing product through an eliminate, reduce, raise, and create grid. This process not only gives management a clear understanding on how they can generate a blue ocean strategy, but aims to critically evaluate sectors within the industry in order to differentiate and lower the product costs. So Apple Music, for example, they could eliminate paid subscriptions or give free options, and also get rid of TV, movies, and radio. They could reduce the exclusivity of the app and iPhone music streaming service. They could raise the experience of music itself, the emotions and energy that music brings, and the social and sharing aspect. Finally, they could create and incorporate old products with their new products. And finally, develop the app further. So by doing this, they could use voice recognition instead of an app, using iCloud and Siri. With the boom in digitization of most things media related, it is no surprise that out-of-home media is shifting as well. This digitization and our smartphone-heavy society comes large amounts of data and consumer expectation in which advertisers and companies alike are having to realign their strategies with those that are trending. Some of the out-of-home medias that are trending at the moment are digital. With smartphones continuing to dominate the communication industry, it's really no shock that they pair well with digital out-of-home media. Advertising in media is no longer a one-way channel, giving the consumer the opportunity to engage with the digital media by seeking more information, promoting the media, or sharing the media further through such devices. Experiential. Younger generations seek experiences and personal engagements with an organisation, largely impacting their engagement and consumer behaviour. These can be done via events, real-life scenarios or theatrical performances, interactive signage, and virtual reality. Finally, data versus hyperlocality. Using apps or data will help to transform the innovative out-of-home media ideas that come from companies. Spotify is a prime example of this, creating personalized playlists, then using the data as out-of-home media itself. So in summary, the foundational concept in marketing, of course, should acknowledge that in order to achieve organisational success, the company should first satisfy its customers' needs. Implementing a blue ocean strategy can help to expand the target audiences by shifting perspectives towards non-customers. In developing unique, innovative ideas by simultaneously considering cost and buyer value, will the product be then void of competitors and result in satisfied customers and a satisfied organisation? Digital, experiential, and data versus hyperlocality based out-of-home media will also help to support innovative marketing campaigns by further enhancing the engagement from the ever-growing smartphone centralised cities nationwide and globally.